Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are back in the steam roll metalworking shop, and I've been doing more work on the Butler Super Shaper. The Google AI now tells me that the Super Shaper was probably made in 1938 and that the actual model number is probably 1934 model. But the work I've been working on today, last week when I left, there was a knocking sound coming out the shaper when it was running, and I was very concerned about that. But this morning I took the V-belts off, took the cage, took the belt guard off, and ran the motor by itself, and that was fine. I put two belts on and there was no knocking. And what I realised is that there's damage on the outside of the pulley that is on the electric motor. So belt number 5 is the belt that was causing the knocking. So a bit later today, I'm going to be configuring with only 4 belts, leaving the 5th belt off, and that addresses the knocking. And the people who are using the metal shaper think that 4 belts will deliver adequate power for what they want to do. So that's a good thing. Now I'm just making some tooling. I'd better go and check the cut. So I got to that cut in just a nick of time, which is a good thing. So what I'm actually making there, it might be a little hard to see, is I'm making a tool holder, and maybe a not so little tool holder, to go in the clapper box here. And that's the start of getting this machine tooled up. So I'll keep you posted as I progress along that journey. So other bits of small work I did today, I tested that the ram is being oiled by the oil in the oil rolls which are milled into the bin, and that was good, that was all working. And I put on the ram wiper on the left hand side as well, so that's another good thing. Now I've noticed that the handle turning the shaper over is wobbling something horrible, and that's due to little screws that have worn loose, so I might have to either find some new screws to hold that on or re-tap it for a larger size. But that's another small thing that needs fixing. Now, for anybody who's interested, today I've got the shaper running at its top speed of 94 strokes per minute. So it's going as fast as it can go. The cross speed is 1 tooth on every cycle. So small amount of cross speed and a reasonably high speed. So apparently this machine has been used for machining tough materials, basically in a tool making role. So that's why it focuses on basically low speeds and massive torque. All very interesting. So that's it for today, a fairly busy day. I checked the lubrication for the ram, that's good. I checked out the oil wells, which are at the top of the machine that feed the ram, they're good. I checked out the knock, figured out it was caused by a problem on the pulley on the motor, and probably of not much concern. And I've continued machining up some more things to help with the tooling. So all in all, not a bad day's work. And since I got up at 4 o'clock to get down here, I'm a bit tired and I think I might go home. So see you later.